Hello, wonderful people. How are you guys doing today? I hope you're doing amazing. Welcome back to my booktube channel, Books with B. So, today I really want to show you guys my setup for my 2022 reading journal. I used to have a reading journal last year, but it was more for jotting down notes from the books that I've read. And this year, I really wanted to be more creative. So, for sure, it won't be looking the best, but I love seeing the progress. So, first off, let me tell you where I got the journal itself. I got this from Shopee for very cheap. It has a linen cover. It's 18 by 13 centimeters and it has 256 pages with 80 GSM. Oh, also, I do want to let you guys know that this journal is more of a budget journal. So most of the items here that I'll be using will be cheaped or recycled. So obviously I just have a couple of stickers here. I'm for sure going to add more, but for now we only have All Might that says I am here and a Marvel sticker that I got from a different journal. I'm obviously a big superhero fan, and don't worry, I will link everything I use down below. I also have this cute rainbow spine going on. These stickers are actually just for free from a shop that I shopped with. So anyway, let's get started. This is so exciting. So when you open my journal, I do have a couple of blank pages. It's just me. But the first thing you'll see is this little stamp. It was a gift from my best friend. It says from the library of B. I put this in all my physical books, so it's just a nod to that. So my first spread, I do have a Shang-Chi quote right here that says, "If you aim at nothing, you hit nothing." I really love that quote. I think it's my favorite quote from the Phase 4 MCU. I know it's a reading journal and this quote isn't really about books, but I just really love this quote and I feel like I need to see it every day, so that's why it's here. I also just have black scrap paper for some borders and pages from a book and some washi tape. Next page says B's Reading Journal 2022, and I used the same materials for the border for the first page and used the same ones here. So for the second spread is more goal oriented. So the first page has my Goodreads goals. I do have 80 boxes here, but my Goodreads goal is actually just 40 books. I just wanted to put extra just in case. I do like filling these in based on star rating. So this page is for my read more page, so read more of these genres. So we have romance, nonfiction, poetry, classics, adult fantasy, murder mystery, and historical fiction. And these are just the months. So I will just shade in these if I read the genre of the month. So the next spread is my bookshelf. I will put the titles of the books I've read this year. I'm pretty sure you've seen this in every reading journal. So I just wanted it to be simple. Got some stickers and some vines. I do have around 80 books here as well, but just in case I need extras, there are still spaces that I can still fill in. I do shade this based on if they're either physical, ebook, or audiobook. And I also do have a quote here that says, "Whatever you can imagine, you can do," from Lost in the Neverwoods by Aiden Thomas, one of my favorite reads of 2021. So the next spread has my physical TBR, just to remind me that I have a physical TBR that I gotta stop buying and start reading. I also have my series tracker right here. I'm not really big into series anymore, so that's why it's a little small. But if I do get into series, I do want to track them out. So we have these hearts representing each book of the series. If I have read a book, I color them in. That's why some of them are already shaded in. And we also have a quote here that says, "I guess there are never enough books," from John Steinbeck. Okay, so the next spread has my 2020 books of 2022. These are just the books that I really want to get into during this year. Most of these are my physical books too, just so that I would remember to read them. So for the next page, I have 10 classics I want to read. I really want to get into classics, so I did search on the beginner classic books, and I've listed 10 of them down, and I cannot wait to become a classic reader. I do have Bryce and Julie here. It's just so cute. They're from Flipped, by the way. And I've got Joe and Lori here, and it's perfect because it's in the classics page. So they're really cute. These post-its are from Shopee as well, and they're gonna be linked down below. So this next spread is for my favorites of the month. I love how this looks. I will be printing out the covers of the books that are my favorite of the month, and I'm gonna put them just here. I also have So This Is Love, just because that song was in my head while I was doing the spread, so yeah. So I also have a book of the year. So I've listed down the months here. It's actually very randomized so that it'll be a fair fight, and we'll just watch them go in battle and see who wins. It'll be so fun. I love this concept. For this next spread, it's very random. So for this one, I really want to do the A to Z challenge. It's a challenge where I read books that starts with every letter of the alphabet. I'm not sure if I'll be able to do that, but I guess that's a challenge, right? That's why it's a challenge. Again, these are just scrap papers. Again, from the book that I didn't like. The washi tapes are actually very cheap. These craft paper looking things are actually brown bags that you get from stores if you buy something. As I said, this is a very budgeted journal, and I really love it. I also did these doodle leaf things that I just find really cute. I have no idea why I suddenly got interested in doodling them, but I think they're just very cute. So for this page is for my social media ideas. I do have a Bookstagram and obviously a Booktube. I just really want to put down my ideas here just so that it'll be more organized. So this next spread is the last spread of my setup, and I think it's my favorite spread of all, because look at it! I love it! Anyway, so this page, I'm not sure if anyone has thought about it, but it's Dear Diary. So the idea is just to write down rants about books in the borders until it gets filled up. And I think that was just a very cute idea. And also I do just want to put like stuff that I'm feeling on the day if I really want to write it down, just so that it'll be more intimate. And the last page of the setup is a quote from The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. "What a luxury to tell a story, to be read, remembered." And And these are the stills for my January spreads. I will be doing that in a while as well. But for now, I'd love to show you a flip through of the setup. So, yeah. So let's go on now for my January spreads. So I do have these stills ready and I put a book to level it out. I just want to talk about first the theme of this journal. The whole journal, I just really wanted to be a little dark academia / vintage themed. And for each month, I just want to feature things that I love. And for this month, it's the Avengers. Again, I'm a big superhero fan, so I'm a big Marvel fan actually. More of the MCU, but I am getting into the comics. I don't know why I'm saying that, but yeah. So this still I edited this in Photoshop. I downloaded the Marvel font just to put January. I also put these washi tapes that are vintage tickets, movie tickets, which I thought it was so perfect because it is the Marvel Cinematic Universe and I love it so much. Okay, so I got these stickers in Miniso. They feature all the 6 original Avengers, which I think is sort of the theme of January. It's more of the original 6 Avengers than just being Avengers. So we got Hawkeye's bow, Iron Man's helmet, Black Widow's lips, Thor's helmet, the fist of Hulk, and Captain America's helmet. So now I'm just getting some scraps, more scraps. So this is what I'm talking about, the brown paper bag that I use. I literally just recycle these things. But you know, the results still seem so great, so why not? I did print out these comic book stills from Google Images. And I just cut them out and paste it right here. So for this page, I'm actually just doing a TBR page. If you don't know, TBR means to be read. So right now, I'm just using my alphabet stamps to write on TBR. Also, while I'm doing that and not talking, I just want to thank my brother for making this music. Isn't it great? I will link his Twitch and his YouTube channel down below. He's such an amazing brother, first off, and an amazing music producer. So he's also a fighting gamer if you want to check his Twitch out. His links will be down below again. Thanks, bro. So I don't have much TBR at the moment, so I think I just put in 3 or 4. But yeah. So for this next page, I want to put the books that I've read in January. So again, just using the book that I didn't like and just pasting some scraps of it with this brown scrap paper from the paper bag. I'm just gonna put books read. Also, I do not have the best penmanship, so I'm sorry if they look so weird. So basically, I'm gonna print the cover of the books that I've read and paste it here. I've only put like 2 borders just in case, but I will add more in case I obviously read more. So I'm cutting a photo from the end credits scene of the first Avengers movie. It's where they were eating shawarma. When I was printing these, I did not expect them to come out so small. So I was so disappointed about that. But, you know, it's fine. We'll make do. So this is another set of Miniso stickers. I'm just gonna put Iron Man there just because he looks so perfect there. I don't know why. Alrighty, so for this page is my days read. I really like highlighting on the days that I've read a book, just so that I would feel a little accomplished that I've read on the day. And I also do have it a little color coded. If it's different if it's like if I read a physical book or either an audio or a ebook. But if I read in all 3 of those forms, I'll just squish it in one box. Not a problem. I'm putting this washi tape. It's from Shopee again. It's just some Avengers characters. I just think it's so freaking cute, but it's so big for no reason. But I don't know, the doodles of the Avengers here is just so cute, so I just placed it there. And I got this photo of when they finally got Loki at the end of the film. I love this photo as much as I love the shot where it's all 6 of them together for the first time. I love these photos. I just love the Avengers so much. So for this next page, I wanted to dedicate this page for the quotes that I loved, or the quotes that I discovered during the month. So basically, I just wanted to put the Avengers logo and write around it. But spoiler alert, I hated this page. My doodle of the logo, it's just so ugly. I'm sorry. Let her finish, but God, I do not like that look. So basically, yeah, the idea is just putting quotes around the logo. So the next page will be dedicated for my favorite book and monthly stats. I just want to say this alphabet stamp is such a game changer for people like me that don't have the best penmanship in the world, because that looks so nice. So I placed in this random washi tape just to separate the fave of the month and the monthly stats. Look at me here, being indecisive on where to put a washi tape. Like, come on, B, come on. There we go. Finally decided. So I'm not really big into stats, so I just want to know how many books I read, how many pages I read, and what the average star rating I have for the month. So I just placed the Avengers Tower here. Of course, we can't forget our first villain, Loki. And we have Captain America here. I honestly don't know why I chose to print Cap, even though he's not my favorite Avenger. My favorite Avenger is Thor, but yeah, I don't know, but whatever. He looked great there, so let's put him there. So this is me trying my best to make this look better, but again, spoiler alert, I didn't like it. Yeah, no, that looks, no, yeah. I wasn't contented at all. So now what I'm doing here, I'm just trying to distract myself from the ugly page and put some details on the other pages. Because details, sometimes small details just make the page, like I'm putting "We won" around Cap, and I'm putting some little stars at the Avengers Tower just to make it a little cuter. And again, distracting myself from the ugly page, just putting more details on the other pages. So for this one, I'm putting shawarma after. And I placed "I am Iron Man." This voiceovering is so weird. Sorry. So finally, I have decided that the ugly page needed to go. And I thought of something else. So I drew the Avengers logo off camera in a different sheet. See, I even put like some random leaves down below just to see if I could make it look better. It just didn't. So this is me trying to fix it. This is what I love about journaling. Like, even though you messed up, there will always be a way to fix it. I'm not saying that the Avengers logo that I made, the first one, is really bad. I just wasn't contented with it. So now that finally I drew it off camera, and this one is a little bit better. It's not like, yeah, but that's just what I think. So also, it does fit the aesthetic of the journal more, which I was very happy about. So instead of putting quotes around it, I'm gonna put quotes inside of it. So yeah, there we go. That's my January spreads. So I'm happy to do a flip through for you guys. There we go. So anyway, this was so fun to do. Thank you so much for watching. If you're still here, you're a champ. And I will be doing this every month, like doing plan with me's in every month. So yeah. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye! Love you lots! Mwah!